Chair and members of the board. First, I would highly recommend that you put the call to the public at the beginning of the meeting so that you will encourage more people to participate and come and visit with you. I thank you for providing this forum so that we can try to get your attention to notice our concerns. Over the many years my family lived in Pima County, the property taxes we have paid total 5 times what it cost us to build our home. Every year I go before the so-called Board of Equalization to challenge how the assessor has valued my home, trying desperately to keep down the taxes so I can continue to live in my home. But you keep wanting to buy property to someday build soccer fields on, and you build fancy public buildings that go 2 to 3 times over budget, and you don't plan for maintenance costs, and you plan for super duper high class animal no-kill facilities, and take bombastic pride in increasing taxes on the poor and those on fixed incomes. You delight in grinding the faces of the poor to the dirt. I can't join in with Mr. Carroll and complain that I can't go to some function because I'm going to celebrate a special occasion at the Arizona Inn, which Mr. Elias chimed in proudly to inform us was in his district, because I can't afford to go to any such place, and I can't afford any lattes that everyone seems to use as justification for raising taxes yet again. Just this year, my property taxes have gone up over $175, which represents a month's worth of groceries for me that I must do without. And next year, it will be 2 more months of groceries I have to figure out how to do without. Then you overestimate how much this fancy facility for the animals we all love will cost so that you can have a $5 to $6 million slush fund to use as the majority of the Board of Supervisors wishes. You continue to neglect homeless youth and families in Tucson and blame everyone else for the sad and dangerous condition of our streets. You give money to your special interests from taxpayer funds, and yet your lawyer says no comment when asked if this is legal. I called Mr. Straub on Friday to see if he'd figured out an answer, and he replied that it's too complicated and that his professional responsibility is to protect the majority of the Board of Supervisors, not the taxpayers who pay his salary. I am not secure in my property. At any moment, my ability to pay the taxes on my property may be taken away by inflation, sickness, family emergency. By the next TWIM, you folks decide to go further into debt by increasing property taxes again. You are out of touch with reality. You are tone deaf to how your policies hurt the poor and middle class and businesses in Pima County. Thank you.
Thank you. Chris.